All right. Turn these machines back on for a special addendum for this.
Turn it back on!
For this
Turn the machines back on!
very long episode of the Arrow Pointing Down podcast. Earlier in this podcast, we were discussing milkshakes.
Milkshakes.
Drinking them up.
Yeah.
Talking about Carl's Jr. having a Cap'n Crunch milkshake, and then we actually just went and got goddamn Cap'n Crunch milkshakes from the Carl's Jr.
We had to drive 2 towns.
We had to drive to another town to get this because there is no Carl's Jr. in this god-awful town that Jeff lives in.
You know, the Carl's Jr., 2 towns over.
Shelbyville.
The ironic thing is that we didn't actually we went and ate food somewhere else.
Yeah, we went to an Arby's.
We went to the Arby's, and I had bad roast beef. And
You had good roast beef.
I had a good turkey sandwich. I don't know what
I'm not going to let you use the internet as a platform for you to speak ill of Arby's.
Arby's
jalapeno
isn't
part-
very good.
Arby's is awesome.
Arby's
jalapeno
is-
poppers I had weren't very good, but
Everything, like
Arby's serves food in such a way that I can just order it and be done. I don't have to tell them to not put stuff on it because they
don't put anything on
exactly.
They don't put any flavor into any of their food. They say, well, instead of flavor, let's just put salt.
it.
Yeah, salt is a flavor.
Here's some salt. Do you
Some
like
delicious
saltiness?
meat, and you can get an Arby's melt, which is meat with cheese.
Anyway,
You can get a beef
point
with
is-
cheddar, which is meat with cheese.
No,
also,
fuck you, Alex.
No,
The point is that Arby's. I had those loaded potato bites, which were like a potato skin, but in a deep fried format.
Yeah.
And it was awful. I mean, potato skins are awful regardless of how you have them. But
And yet you ordered them.
I had to find out.
Yeah, well,
I had to know.
the moral of this story is that we went and got milkshakes after that.
I don't know really if that counts as a moral, Alex. But we got them, and
Yeah.
I made sure that nobody drank them in the car so that we
I
could have
sniffed
them.
mine. That was it.
Yeah, Alex smelled his. I'm now actually going to
All right, yeah.
Get an aroma
to
test.
test the nose on this.
smells like Cap'n Crunch.
It really
Wow.
does.
Wow.
It really does smell like Captain Crunch.
That smells like a bowl of Captain Crunch. But I know what I'm looking at. There is dissonance between what my eyes are seeing and what my nose is smelling.
This is a milkshake.
This is a
Yeah.
milkshake, not a bowl of cereal, which is what it smells like.
Okay, so
Taste test time?
So yeah, let's taste test it. 1, 2,
Drum
3,
roll,
go.
please. Wow. That really tastes like Captain Crunch.
yeah,
I'm concerned.
yeah.
I'm concerned with how they got Captain Crunch taste into this milkshake.
At times it tastes almost like I'm eating ice cream out of a waffle cone. You know, like it's kind of like a Cap'n
Yeah,
Crunch
yeah.
waffle coney kind of flavor.
This is sweet. It's just not like...
But the sweetness is coming from the milkshake side of it, not the Cap'n Crunch side of it.
Yes. The thing that makes it taste like Captain Crunch is not the sweetness.
Right.
It's the other thing that is in Captain Crunch.
Right.
It's like Donkey Kong cereal, which was just Cap'n Crunch but barrels instead of pillows.
No, because that was still cereal.
Well, yeah, but they were barrels
Yeah.
because Donkey Kong threw barrels.
That's the mind-blowing part.
It's got a chunk.
Yeah. There's some little chunks in
There are definitely pieces.
Oh, Cap'n Crunch in here?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Or
Oh, yeah,
some,
yeah.
some sort of blended cereal
Oh, yeah, there is.
thing.
Yeah.
Something masquerading as Captain Crunch.
There's something caught in my teeth that makes it feel like I just ate a bowl of Cap'n Crunch.
Good. Now, if only they'd make a Crunch Berry milkshake.
You know that has to be next.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that the chunks are fucking this up for me.
I really like it.
The
Yeah, they don't
chunks.
bother me at all.
The
It's
chunks.
it's just the same principle as in like an Oreo milkshake, but instead of crunching up Oreos, they crunched up Cap'n Crunch.
Yeah, yeah. No,
I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5. 4 stars.
I'm gonna
for
give it.
the,
I'm gonna give it a pass. I don't dislike it. I will never order one again for the rest of my life.
It's maybe like a 3 out of 5.
This is what you should rent first.
Yeah.
Yeah, rent this milkshake and make sure you like it. I like it a lot. If I were near a Carl's Jr. and needed a milkshake, I would get another one of these.
All right. So there you have it.
I feel like they do make good on their promise of Cap'n Crunch milkshake.
Yeah,
In that regard, success.
yeah.
Agreed.
The greater question that I think you have to ask yourself before you make this purchase yourself is: do you want a Captain Crunch milkshake?
Yes.
I'm going to say yes.
Yes.
Well, I know you guys do. I'm saying for the listener at home.
No, the
Or-
listener at home is going to do what we say,
Or
and
the
what we say is yes.
Or the listener in their car.
Unless the car is their home.
Or the listener, well, still both apply.
Yeah.
or if they're listening at a construction site, perhaps at the
Perhaps
gym,
on a train.
on a train, on a transcontinental train.
Hopefully it's in a car because you could drive to a Carl's Jr.
Sure, you can't take a train to a Carl's Jr. unless the train has a Carl's Jr. in it.
Or perhaps a Carl's Jr. at the train station.
Which I bet they wouldn't have these because it'd be one of those weird like airport style Carl's Jr.'s. That,
Yeah, that has like
has-
has the special burgers they had 40 years ago.
right, and they're $9 more. We have the $12 burger here.
Though we still call it the $6 burger.
Yeah, and if it gets all over your face, well, please wipe off before getting on board.
Do we have anything else to add about this monstrosity of a... I got an email from someone, and this I'm not going to get to this in our email section, but he mentioned Dr. Brown's celery-flavored soda, which Dr. Brown's, they make all sorts of weird. They make like a
Right.
black cherry and other good stuff. Like
I've heard of the celery-flavored soda.
Why would anyone make that? That seems like a Jones Soda gag, you know?
Right, yeah.
Like when they make their Thanksgiving sodas, and they're all awful and make you want to die.
Yeah, they should just make. I mean, you should just eat celery at that point.
I guess so.
If you-
Or
if I-
skip it.
Or yeah.
Or you know what? It's celery on its own. That's not what ants on a log flavored soda, where I get the celery, but then I also get peanut butter and the raisin action also.
What?
Ants on a log.
What?
Have you ever had ants on a log? It's where you take a stalk of celery and then you put peanut butter in it and then you put little raisins on top of it and it looks like ants on a log.
No, never.
Never even heard of that?
No.
Good Lord.
Did you just make that up?
No, that's like a childhood staple, man.
Are you on drug? Do we need to start drug testing in this office, son?
Man, I got some sweet ants on a log from Bolivia.
I hooked up some ants on a log. We're gonna.
My buddy Jesse just got out.
Oh, right on.
Knows this guy.
No, I'm not a big celery fan to begin with.
It's tough to be
I've
out.
certainly seen peanut butter on celery.
Yes, but you've not seen it taken to this next level with...
No, I've not seen clever names brought up for it. No.
Well, there you go. Learn something new every day.
Jeez.
Ants on a log. Well, we
Bet
have...
you learn is what I mean.